All right. Audio check. Hmm. One moment. I feel like the microphone is quiet. Hmm. Hmm. Audio check. Audio check. Okay. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I'll wait till some game volume starts to occur and then I'll give it another listen. But hello everyone, and welcome to Spooky Saturdays. As you can see, we are here, we are back with a new game, or rather a new demo. The Resident Evil 4 Remake Chainsaw demo. So I've said before that I am mainly a first playthrough streamer, and I have gone over the reasons why for that. If you want to know, you can watch my other streams. You can just ask me in the comments when this video gets transferred to the YouTube channel, and I will answer you. But generally, I do like to play games once through and then kind of shelve them, move on to something else. And it's not because these aren't great games. A lot of them really, really are great games. It's just that there's so many games out there, and we have such little time to really dive into them and explore them. So whenever I play a game the first time through, or even a demo, I try and squeeze as much enjoyment as I possibly can out of it, and then I move on to the next experience. And with RE4, I have beaten RE4 before, but I beat the original RE4, the full game back on PlayStation 2. So I know the remake has way better graphics, and I know it also, at least I think, it has maybe some extra characters and some extra side quests to it. Maybe even some extra encounters. That I don't know about. But overall, the game is the same. It has the same characters. It has the same overarching narrative. And so because of that, I don't really want to play RE4 all over again. But I do want to check out the demo. I want to see how it's different from the PS2 original. And I'm probably going to be pretty happy with it. I really enjoyed the RE2 remake demo. I enjoyed the RE3 remake demo. So I'm looking forward to this demo as well. So, yes, strap yourselves in. We are about to take a trip to... I forgot the name of the village. I'm not even sure if they mentioned the name of the village. But whatever village it is that Leon finds himself in at the beginning of RE4. But before we do, I will go through the opening announcements as usual to allow our other viewers to join us for the day's show. And so, welcome everyone. Welcome to Spooky Saturdays. I am your host, Lord Orfeo. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch, and I am a YouTuber as well. And I stream a little something different for each and every day of the week, at least I do for now. And I do this for two reasons. One, I do it because I know that not all viewers enjoy every game or game genre that I may play through, and so I try to vary my content to appeal to a more varied viewer base. The second reason I do it is to try to keep myself from getting burnt out on any one game or game genre. And so to that end, I have established various stream themes, I call them. Mondays, we have Monday Marvels. And for Monday Marvels, I can stream any game from any genre, but no horror and no role-playing games. I do enjoy those game genres, but they actually have their own day set aside specifically for them. Also, the game I stream on Mondays cannot be part of a series. Because of this, I typically stream indie games on Mondays. Tuesdays, I take the day off. Wednesdays, in the Discord, we have anime afternoons. And so if you enjoy watching anime, come join us then. We'll typically screen through 2 episodes from a series. And then afterwards on Twitch, we have our weekly Just Chatting stream called Community Chat and Gaming News, during which we go through community updates, gaming news, and game releases for the week. Thursdays are our RPG afternoons, and so if you like role-playing games, that is the day for you. Fridays are Franchise Fridays, which are similar to Mondays in that we can stream any game from any genre, but again, no horror and no role-playing games. But unlike Mondays, the games we stream on Fridays must be part of a series, hence the name Franchise Fridays. Due to this, we typically stream AAA games for Fridays. Saturdays are Spooky Saturdays, and so if you like horror games and all things creepy, today is your day. And Sundays, I take the day off as well. So if any of those stream themes are of interest to you, then I encourage you to drop me a follow, and I hope to see you sometime during the week. And with our opening announcements now out of the way, let us return to the stream of the day and my cup of coffee. Today is Spooky Saturdays, and we are here with the Resident Evil 4 Remake Chainsaw demo from Capcom. And Jamera is here. Hello, Jamera. Welcome. Jamera has redeemed Hydrate. Very well. Cheers, Jamera. How are you doing? Yes, we are about to dive into the RE4 Remake demo, and I am looking forward to it. So last Saturday, just as a really quick recap, we played through Fears to Fathom Episode 3 Carson House. We did a single run through of that game. I know there is a 4th Fears to Fathom game in the works. I forget the subtitle right now. That should be dropping in, I know it's sometime in November. And as of the recording of this video, we are in early August. So we've got a little ways till we're able to sort of re-immerse ourselves into the Fears to Fathom series. I'm looking forward to it. They're very short, very creepy games. But until then, we have the RE series, and we have some other games to go through. I already have next Saturday's game planned out, assuming we beat the demo today, which I'm pretty sure we will. And I'll tell you more about that once we finish with this demo here. I don't know how long the demo is. On average, I think it's been taking us about 2.5 to 3 hours to beat these demos, even though, from what I hear, if you know what you're doing, you can beat them in like 10 to 15 minutes. But I do tend to take longer with my game playthroughs and the demo playthroughs, so we'll see what happens. And Ratika is here. Hello, Ratika. How are you doing? Sheesh? What are you sheeshing? Ratika says, I've just started Chronos Before the Ash. I don't know what that is. You're good? That's good. And Jamera's also doing good. That is good times too. Good to see you too. Doing good. Chronos is a prequel to Remnant? It plays more like Dark Souls? I didn't know Remnant had a prequel. When did that come out? So far it's been good? That's good. Jamira says, I got several cryo snipers waiting to be sent off on Thursday. as to not have the items expire in your mailbox. Oh, I see. Well, thank you, Jamera. I will look them over. Oh, the game came out years ago. Interesting, interesting. Chronos Before the Ash. I forgot I put my pen someplace else. Alright. I want to write that down. Chronos. I want to check that out. Before the Ash. Because I do plan to play through the Remnant games, but I generally like playing through the games in either release order, I guess I can just put it here, either release order or chronological order. And now that I know that Remnant actually has a prequel, I might play that first. Or at least I'll look at it. Jamera says, there's only several snipers left to grab, and if there's still time, I gotta run back to heck. Run what? Oh, run back to heck a lot for the stalker. Yeah, I went to the Loot Lemon website and I looked at the snipers, and I don't know. I mean, I appreciate your efforts, but I don't know if I'll be replacing Aurelia's sniper rifle for any of those. But I will definitely check them out. I feel that cryo snipers are a bit underwhelming in Borderlands 3. First, it just feels like the cryo snipers in Borderlands 3 they all hit really soft. Which I kind of get, because cryo and snipers, just the element of cryo, synergizes very well with snipers. I mean, if you think about it, like, generally if you're sniping, traditional sniping, you're far away, the enemy doesn't know you're there yet. And so if you snipe an enemy, and say you get a crit, even if you don't kill the enemy, you might have just, if not frozen the enemy, you probably slowed them down a little bit. So now they know you're there. Now they're aware that they're being shot at, and they're probably going to try to take cover, or maybe they're going to try to look for you and run at you. But if they get slowed down with cryo, it's going to be easier now to pop that second crit and perhaps kill them that way. So I can understand why they made cryo snipers weaker than some of the other elements. But even with their weaker damage and the special abilities of some of the unique snipers like the Aurelia sniper and some of the legendaries, they're still not really that good. And so it's a bit of a shame. But I feel like they really, I mean, I've talked about this before, and I don't mean to like tangent this whole experience off into Borderlands talk, but I feel like with each Borderlands game, they've sort of introduced a new element, a new gun element, and you were sort of made to really try to learn how to use and abuse that gun element in order to make significant progress. And in Borderlands 2, that was Slag, which the higher difficulty you went, the more sort of powerful it became. And then in the pre-sequel, it was Cryo. And in 3, it appears to be Radiation. And so those are sort of like the broken elements. And I only really got into using Cryo in the pre-sequel. I am doing that in Borderlands 3, but I feel like it's sort of been nerfed. No, I can't even say nerfed. It's been balanced in Borderlands 3. I feel like they went a bit far. Like maybe through balancing, they nerfed it a bit too much. But, I mean, maybe that'll be corrected. Maybe they'll buff it up again in Borderlands 4. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I will definitely check out the Cryo Snipers. I just feel like all Cryo Snipers have sort of underwent too much nerfing. Jamera says, the Boogeyman is a pretty cool one, so I really hope you use it since I gotta run arms race for it. Oh, don't put yourself through that much work, Jamera. Can't forget Borderlands 1 being both explosive and corrosive, being the OP elements. Yes, definitely, definitely. I used both. I never used corrosive in Borderlands 1 until almost the very end of the game, because I was like, how how much extra damage is it really going to deal? And then I toggled to a corrosive handgun, and I was like, whoa, that's a lot of extra damage. And I'm like, I kind of wish I had experimented with this sooner. But, yeah, explosive was overpowered in part 1 too. I really loved explosive in the first game, and they nerfed the heck out of that ever since Borderlands 2. Because in Borderlands 1, guns that were explosive had no travel time on their bullet. Well, they had travel time, but it was the same travel time as a non-elemental gun. So in every other Borderlands game, except for very specific circumstances, like very specific gun models, explosive guns, their bullets are slow, but they hit really hard, and so you have a slower fire rate, and generally you can put less bullets in the mag, and the bullets have a slower travel time. So there's definite trade-offs to using explosive rounds in every other Borderlands game, but in the first game there aren't. And so it's like, if you have to choose between using an explosive handgun or a non-elemental handgun, and the damage is the same on both cards, it's like a no-brainer. You're going to use the explosive handgun because it has splash damage and knockback. So it's like, it was just objectively better. But yeah, they nerfed it. They nerfed it after Borderlands 1. Jameer says, corrosive was the OG slag in a way. Yeah. It was fun. Alright, here we are in RE4. Let me read off a little blurb about the demo, and then we shall jump in. And it's not a big blurb, it's a tiny blurb. I have here, let's see, yeah. Today we take control of Leon S. Kennedy as he takes his first steps into an eerie village. My guess is that this demo is probably going to cover up until Leon enters the village, ascends the bell tower, and then I remember he holds himself off for a while, and then something happens, either like a distant church bell rings or something else happens, and then he gets left alone, like all the villagers just leave. And that's probably, I'm guessing, going to be the end of the demo. I've never played the demo, but as I said earlier, I have played and beaten RE4, and so I feel like that would probably be a pretty good demo if they just made the demo the first part of the game. And they call it the chainsaw demo, and the first time you see the chainsaw is, I believe, in that part of the game. But I think it's only like 1 or 2 enemies that use a chainsaw. In a sense, the chainsaw is like a boss in that opening sequence. Okay, here we go. What are our options? Okay. L2 aim, R2 shoot or knife attack, R1 run. Excuse me. L1 ready knife and parry. Oh, that's right, you can parry in the remake. D-pad is change weapon. Nice. Touchpad is open map. Okay. Options button is a pause menu. Alright. Left analog stick to move. Tab in to run. Left analog stick back plus R1 is a quick turn. Okay. Right analog stick is move camera. Tap into command partner. Oh, that's right, because you can tell the girl, I guess, to like climb a ladder or something. Okay, that's right. Triangle open menu, square reload, circle crouch, X interact. Okay. Camera, what's camera? Just X and Y axis inversion settings. Oh yeah, normal. And aiming, normal. Detailed view. With detailed view. I guess, normal. Maximum camera speed. I'm not going to mess with that. I'll leave that alone for now. Display. Tutorial on. HUD on. Dot display. Turn the red dot on the center of the screen on off. This will automatically be hidden during cutscenes. Oh. Oh. Well, how would you know where you're aiming then? I don't understand why this is even here. I mean, if you aim your gun and a crosshair comes up, then I wouldn't need the dot. I mean, it would be cool to have the dot. Like, if I find a scope for his gun and that would add the dot, just like it did in the RE3 demo, then yeah, I would definitely use the dot. If that's how I would obtain it, but I'll just leave it off in settings, that's fine. Damage display, okay. Opacity. Game color, white. Laser, yeah, see? If you have a laser sight, then yeah, that's fine. Language, English, subtitles on, closed caption subtitles. What? Oh! It does that for sound, too. That's cool, I like that. I'm not gonna use it, but I like that. We'll do it small. Background, subtitle color, speaker name display. Yeah, we'll leave that on. Okay. Audio. Lower background. Sound effects. Menu. Adjust the volume of gunshot impacts. Interesting. Turn speaker orientation on off. What does that even mean? Speaker orientation. I don't know what that means. Maybe that means like when someone talks to you, the camera shifts to look at that person. That could be what that means. And just the orientation of the front speakers. Oh, or maybe that means something different. Oh, you can, I guess, adjust the angle. I see, I see. Huh. I guess that's useful if you have, like, a surround sound setup. Maybe that'll help you, like, set everything up. Accessibility. Server. Okay, we're good. Right, aim, shoot. Or knife. Run. Ready knife and parry. Knife, gun, change weapon. Okay. Here we go. Play through the main story and experience the nightmare. Ortega says Chronos is technically a prequel to Remnant, where the events of Chronos take place 1 month before the start of Remnant from the Ashes story. Oh, okay. Adventures of Leon S. Kennedy. Indeed. New game.
September 30th, 1998. It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least they kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
It's been 6 years since Leon S. Kennedy survived the Raccoon City incident, an unprecedented biological catastrophe caused by the Umbrella Corporation. Having distinguished himself as a U.S. special agent He is tasked with locating the president's missing daughter. The search has brought him to an isolated village in Europe, where intel suggests the kidnapped girl was last sighted. Even Leon's past trauma could not prepare him for the nightmare, the insanity he would find there. Chapter 1. See what's taking so long. Oh yeah, this is it. This is when the Jeep pulls over so they could use the restroom. And he's like, what's taking so long? They're still not back yet. And so he goes to see what's taking his escorts so long. I remember in the main game, when you tried to look for them, you never found, I think one of their bodies you found. I think they got it and they like burned it. But the other guy you never found. But if you walked to like the edge of a cliff and looked down, you could find his body early. I don't know if that's even in the demo, or maybe I'm just misremembering the game. Okay, so yeah, the graphics definitely look better than the PlayStation 2 version. Ooh, look at that brow. He looks so serious. Oh, I can't walk back anymore. Alright, let's see what he's got in his inventory. Oh, I can't even pull up the inventory. Or the map. I guess it's not gonna let me, like, I can't even draw the gun. I guess I can't do anything unless, or until, like, the game tells me to do it. Interesting. Okay. Have some more coffee. I wonder if we come across the dog, too. I can't use a knife, either. I wonder if once you're able to use the knife, if you can come back here and sort of try to chop down the tree branches that are blocking your way, make your way inside. Or maybe that's not even there in the full game. Maybe that's only there in the demo. I will say I'm almost glad to not have to play RE4 Remake since I beat RE4. Like, I feel kind of similar to the way Leon feels. Like, that was a nightmare. And not in a bad way. Like, the game was genuinely scary. It was good, but it was scary. And it's like, I don't want to experience that horror again. I think in the main game, not the main game, but in the PlayStation 2 version, I feel like you had access to being able to pull out your gun right away. Because I remember if you wanted to, you could draw your gun and like shoot the ravens or shoot the crows. I think that's the entrance right there to the village. Maybe they just didn't want you to do that. So you don't start the demo and then waste all your ammo shooting the birds. And then you enter the town and you're like, uh-oh. Also, let me tilt the screen a little bit. I just want to turn up the volume. It's a little low for me. I probably shouldn't go that high. There we go. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. L3 or R1 to run. I prefer L3.
How far could he have gone?
I feel like we should have seen the dog by now. Oh, this isn't the village yet. Okay. Ooh. Is it a horse? What is that? Oh, it's like a deer. It's like an offering. Crouch, stand. Oh, I almost walked right into that barbed wire. Oh, this is the house. I wonder if this is... There's some bear traps. I wonder if this is where you first meet the, that guy, and he, like, turns around and walks back into his house, and you follow him and try to talk to him. And that's when you get attacked for the first time. I know this is a newer remake than 2 and 3. I'm not sure what it is. Actually, I think I know what it is. To me, this doesn't feel as new as the RE2 or 3 remake. But I think the reason for that is because the last time I played RE2 and RE3, I played the originals. I played them on... I played the PlayStation 1 version. And so there's a much bigger jump between the PlayStation 1 generation of game and the PlayStation 4 remakes. And the camera angles were different. In the PS1 original, it was all pre-rendered camera angles. And in RE2 and 3 remakes, it's pretty much what RE4 is. It's your standard third-person camera over the shoulder. There are some pre-rendered scenes, like when you talk to certain NPCs, but you can still rotate the camera a good portion of the time in those games, at least in those demos. Whereas this game, by the time they got to RE4 on the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube, this was how the game looked. It was your third person over the shoulder camera. And so really the only drastic change is just the graphics looking better, at least for right now. So that's probably what it is. I kind of don't want to walk in. I know what's going to happen. Oh, can I peek through the window? I can, but I can't even see him. Oh, he's probably in this area. Can I look through here? Not really. You didn't even knock. You should have at least knocked. That would have been polite. Just gonna push the door open and walk into someone's home? Naughty Leon. Oh, why? Maybe this is something else that happens later on. I don't have the option to close the door. What was that? I thought I heard a board squeak. Maybe that was me as I'm walking across this floor. Maybe I did that. I thought someone else was coming up the stairs behind me. Guess I'm locked in. I don't remember that happening in the original. True charm. Judgment is nigh. Oh, they translated the Spanish. That's cool. Bunch of dead flies on that bed. You don't even really have to press the X button. You can just walk into the door and he automatically opens it. It feels like the light is a bit, I don't know, like too bright, but it could just be because this is a dusty house. There's a lot of horns. Will he translate the writings here? He does not. Okay. That would have been nice, though, had it translated that for me. I wonder if that would be locked right now. Probably. I'll try it. Oh, I need a key. Okay. Oh, the controller's vibrating.
Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. Vino aquí?
Nope, that's a yes. Looks like it broke his neck. That was one heck of a kick there, Leon.
This is not good.
Hunter's Lodge key. It looks like his head's moving. We got 10 bullets. Do we only have 10 bullets, though? We do only have 10 bullets. That stinks. A knife? Weapon suited for close encounters. It has been Leon's go-to since receiving it during his time at the RPD. I wonder if the knife... I think the knife has durability on it. I'm guessing that's what the white bar beneath the knife means. That's weird, though. So, okay, they introduced knife durability in RE2 Remake. But knife durability is not a thing in RE3. But it is a thing again in RE4. I wonder why they did that. That's a weird decision. First aid spray. Hunter's Lodge key. The key to the Hunter's Lodge basement. The basement. Map. If you become lost, you can check your current position and objectives on the map. If you have a treasure map, you'll also be able to see the locations of hidden treasures. What's this? Locked door. Okay. And that's where we came from. Alright. Looks like there's a blocked path here. I wonder what that was about. One first aid spray. Oh, we do have other supplies here. Oh, no, we don't. We have recipes. That's what these are. Okay. Handgun ammo, shotgun shells, mixed herb, green and red, green and yellow. What does yellow do? This blend of green and yellow herbs will restore as much health as a single green herb and increase your maximum health. Ooh, that's right. Red and yellow. Mixed green. Green and yellow. Okay. Mission brief. Overview. Retrieve the kidnapped individual. Subject Ashley Graham, age 20. Daughter of U.S. President. University student. See photo for physical appearance. Background. Contact was suddenly lost with the subject as she made her way home from campus. Soon after, she, along with her ex-military bodyguards, were reported missing. Upon further investigation, it was determined that she was kidnapped by an organized group and a team was convened. Our intelligence department has confirmed several sightings of the subject in a remote village located in a mountainous region of Europe. One agent was specifically chosen for the task. Additional info: we have confirmed that the perpetrators received help from an insider. To prevent leaks, this operation will be kept strictly confidential. Local law enforcement has been brought on board and are providing assistance. True charm. Judgment is nigh. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, I can't break the barrels. Okay. Oh yeah, what you cooking?
Man, that stinks.
Stew. Ain't nothing like stew. He's got some beans here. Potatoes. Oh, he's doing pretty well for himself there. You love exploring and finding stuff for yourself in video games. So satisfying, I agree. What's the... Oh. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a rabbit. Rabbit stew. That sounds tasty. I don't think I've ever had rabbit. I'd like to try it, though. Rabbit curry? All meat is good in a curry. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, we saw this before. Officer's badge. National Police Corps. Mario Fernandez Castaño, police officer. I would have taken that. Anyone asks you what happened to him, you'd just be like, well, this is why I thought the guy was going to kill me. Alright, can I break this one? I cannot. Okay. Hold on. He didn't get up, did he? No, okay. I think he's down for the count. No, never mind. I was thinking I could go back and I could try to break some other barrels, but if these barrels aren't breaking, I don't think the barrels that we crossed in the beginning of the game are going to break, so let's just keep moving forward. I wonder why he kept this door locked. Oh boy. That's kind of Devil May Cry-ish right there. Hello? Hello? Anybody here? Oh, little desk. I can't read that paper though. Oh. You have a dead body of something? Very big dead body. What is that? A cow? I hear a radio. Lots of rope, bones. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's the light source. I thought someone like quickly ran across the room.
Hey. I read you. What's your situation?
That's not a good situation.
What the hell's going on?
Also, I don't know if you heard that, if you got that feedback on your end. Escape from the Hunter's Lodge. Ready weapon and shoot. I'm wonder if someone's gonna bust through there. But that radio communication came through the speaker in my PlayStation 4 controller. I don't know if you heard that in game too. I feel like I only heard that from the mic in the controller. In the, I think it was the RE3 remake. I don't know if 2 gave you that option, but you could enable or disable the game volume coming through the speaker in your controller. This, at least this demo did not give me that option. Okay. Well, now since I can use my weapons, now can I break barrels? No. Okay. That could still just be a demo thing. Oh.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that? I don't want to take my eyes off this area in case someone just starts to walk up on me, but at the same time, like, this looks like there could be a passageway behind here. I can't tell. I guess not. We'll keep going. And Fusion's here. Hello, Fusion. How are you doing? Fusion has redeemed. Hello, I'm new to stream. Well, welcome, Fusion, to our stream for the very first time. Again. And hydrate as well. Very well. Cheers. Fusion says 45 minutes in, and Orfeo is barely here. Snail playthrough 101. You know me, Fusion. You know me. You can't break every barrel. You can tell which are breakable and which aren't. Oh. I haven't learned that yet. I haven't learned how to tell the difference. Hello? They might be upset with me since I killed their friend. I hope not. It was in self-defense.
No fucking way.
Oh. It is the friend. Never mind. Oh boy. Sir? Sir, calm down, sir. Oh no. No, no. Ugh. Oh, this is bad. Lay down. Stop it.
This just keeps getting worse.
Ooh, he looks angry. Oh. Open inventory. Restoring health. You can restore health using herbs or a first aid spray. The effects of herbs can be enhanced by combining them with other herbs. Red herbs increase the amount of health recovered, while yellow herbs increase your maximum health. Okay. SG-9R, custom handgun made for Leon. While keeping the basic design of the MUP, its parts were carefully chosen and machined to improve performance. Combat knife. I already read about that one. And first aid spray. Healing spray that will fully restore your health. If the gauge on the right is our health, then we're almost dead. So I'm almost dead. I'm completely out of handgun ammo. This is rough. The first enemy nearly killed us. I don't want to use the heal just now. I mean, it's a first aid spray. If it was just like a normal green herb, I'd use it. But... and this guy has no healing items at all around here? I can hear him. I came from that way originally, right? go this way. Oh, the body of the officer's gone. Oh no, the body of the officer wasn't even here. It was the body of the guy that we killed. No herbs. I feel like I'm gonna die in this house. No ammo. No health. How many are there? Just one. What is that? Oh. Was this door here before? No, it wasn't. Well, I know there's someone in that room. He sounds angry. Let me avoid that confrontation. If maybe I can go upstairs and find ammo or health, or both. Both would be nice. I'll threaten him with my empty gun. I didn't expect a cutscene. Oh, there she is. That's her.
Bruce, this is Gondor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up. Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later.
Oh, multiple. This is bad. This is very bad.
Got myself out.
Head for the lake. Did he give me more ammo? He did not give me more ammo. Oh, this is the back of the house that you normally can't get to. Is there ammo or anything back here? No? I feel like I had more ammo in the full game back on PS2. And I could be wrong about that. But he's a special agent, and he doesn't have a spare clip. Tisk tisk, Leon. Tisk tisk. Oh, something bloody was dragged across the bridge. Also, how annoying is it to live in that house and not have a back door? How would you get out and get up? Ooh, is that someone up there? Can I see through the window? No, I can't. Okay. I thought maybe like he walked from that window to that window and he was just standing there, like watching me. Can I climb this? I can't climb that. Okay. I feel like I'm looking for hidden items. Sound design is well done. Any green herb anywhere? Uh-oh. Oh, is that the clue? The barrels have to have a yellow paint mark on them in order to break them? You'll tell once you get to a certain part. Did you finally see what a breakable box and barrel look like? Oh, it even has a little arrow over it. You can break this. I hear voices in that direction. Can I peek through? I feel like I'm gonna have to kill someone before I can break that box, though. Maybe not. Yay! Handgun ammo! You don't even have to wear down the durability of your knife. You can just press X and he kicks it. That works. Okay, anything else around here? Oh, I wonder if that's a rain barrel. Knock, knock. He never knocks. Can you save in the demo? No. No. Gunpowder. You need 5 gunpowders and a blue thing. I don't know what the blue thing is. Make more handgun ammo. I feel like you didn't need that many supplies to make ammo in the RE3 demo. Like, it was just 2 gunpowder, I think, in the RE3 demo. I really don't want to use his gun ammo right now. I just want to focus on the knife. I'm kind of surprised the first enemy was so hard to take down. Like, 10 bullets? I mean, I think I missed 2 shots, but 8 bullets? And the knife? That's pretty extreme. Are they coming at me? Music's picking up. Like I'm supposed to go that way. What's in here? Nice. What? 10 plus 1? Oh. He's got 10 in the clip and 1 in the chamber? That's cute. That's cute that they actually allowed him to do that. I've never seen a game allow you to do that before. Poor wolf. Oh, there he is. What's he doing up there? I wonder if you can stealth up behind him and take him out that way. Nope. No, you can't. Oh, interesting. Okay. If I turn around and I wonder if they can't crouch. I mean, I know the AI in the game is very smart. At least it was in the original RE4. I know they can climb ladders. They'll walk upstairs. They can open doors. I wonder if they just can't crouch, or if the AI just wasn't completed. In the... Wow! Right before I pulled the trigger, he ducked. It's almost like the game read my input. There we go. Come on now. That's 2 headshots. I can't take out 2 headshots? Whatever. Whatever. There we go. 3 headshots. Is this on Leon Must Die mode? What is this? The enemies at the very beginning of the game are this hard? That right there did not happen in the beginning of RE4 in the main game. In the beginning of the main game, you're pretty much just fighting crazy humans. when you got a headshot, they went down. Oh, he's running. No, no, no. Come closer. Come closer. I want to try to be cheap. And wait for him to get close. There we go. Come on, come on. No, 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 no. Come back, come back. Well, at least he's coming after me. Come on. I'll poke you through the tree. And then he runs away. Ooh, cheapness. As far as I'm concerned, the game is being cheap. It's giving me almost no ammo, almost no health items, and the enemies are completely overpowered this early in the game. I'm just trying to counter the game's cheapness with my own cheapness. Yeah, come on. What are you doing? Oh no. My back was against... I couldn't figure out why I couldn't come back this way. They weren't that OP in your opinion, from your experience in the demo? That's the point of RE games? No. Like, I'm comparing this to my memory of the original Resident Evil 4 on PlayStation 2. And the original enemies in RE4 dropped really quick in the beginning of the game. Like, if you shot them twice in the head, that was it. It was done. They weren't getting up again. It wasn't until much later in the game, like almost halfway through the game or a third of the way through the game, did this kind of stuff start to happen. And by then, you already had a lot of ammo. And multiple guns. Uh-oh. No! Okay, now first aid spray. Yeah. What's up? Yeah. His knife's almost broken. Well, it's like almost halfway broken. Alright, well, at least that aspect still works. I shot him in the leg, and I was almost able to pull off a quick execution move. Or a quick knockdown. Though I did that to the very first enemy, the enemy we found in the house holding an axe. And that didn't work at all. I mean, it's because the enemy was supposed to teach me different mechanics. So, what was that? What was that? What was that? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, are they already throwing different enemies at me? Or more enemies at me? Do I have enough to make gunpowder yet? No. I'm missing the blue thing. Whatever the blue thing is. Looks like glue. Okay, full health. We got like 12 bullets left. Oh, bear trap. Now, I wonder if I see an enemy, can I run back this way and stand behind the trap and they'll try to lunge at me and they'll step on the trap and they'll take damage from it? If so, that'd be pretty nice. I see you in there. Why are you so mad? Oh! Uh-oh. Run, Leon! Run! Cheater. Give me your gold. I don't know how the trap got triggered. He didn't step in it. At least I don't think he stepped in it. I didn't step in it. What's my health at? It's not too bad. My reach with the knife was horrible. I tried lunging at him like twice, and I never touched him. Red herb. What's this? Oh, this is the toothpaste. Oh, no, it's not toothpaste. Flash grenade. I thought this was the thing to setting weapon shortcuts. You can set a weapon to a shortcut by selecting the weapon in the items menu. Up to 8 weapons can be assigned at once, 2 weapons on each of the 4 directions. I thought that was the blue item I needed to make more ammo. Let's change. How do I change my settings? Register shortcut. There. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Now left is the handgun, upper grenades. Kind of like Borderlands. Okay. We have a red herb in here, but we have no green herb. That felt like kind of like a troll right there. What was that? Ew. A head? Guess someone else came this way and got a head. Oh, there it is. There's the village. There's the tower. I remember the first time in RE4 I got cocky. I think most people do. When they discover there's a ladder there in that tower, and the zombies are smart enough to follow you up to climb the ladder, and you're like, oh, this is going to be easy. Now I can just rest up here, and all I have to do is just bring out my knife, and when they try to climb up, I just stab them in the head, and then they just fall off the ladder, and they take fall damage, they take knife damage, and I just keep doing that over and over again, and I'll be fine. And then, like, they start throwing, like, I think it's Molotov cocktails at you, and you're like, oh, this isn't going to work after all. Oh, he has binoculars? Okay. Can I view them without them attacking me right now? Is that possible? Look. Zoom, inspect. No? Oh, he was still alive. Shit. That was an especially warm greeting for the officer, wasn't it? Invited him to their barbecue, which I guess became his barbecue. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 enemies. From what I remember, though, there's either unlimited enemies, and I don't know if the demo's different, or there's just a lot of enemies. I don't know which it is. Oh, there's something up there, though. What's that? Can I not pull the binoculars out again? What is that item up there? That might be the item that allows you to make more gun ammo. What's this way, though? Oh, this is... I thought maybe this provided more cover. It doesn't. All this lets you know is if you start pulling enemies, they might flank you. Oh, there's a box up there that I can break. I feel like I'm not going to get a chance to even break that, though. I feel like I'm going to move over here, get into a fight, see the chainsaw guy, beat the chainsaw guy, hopefully, and then the demo's just going to end. You probably have to go all the way around the fence. I don't even know how to get up there right now. Alright, well, let's get this, let's get the party started. Get the flashbang ready. Oh, it's a chicken egg. Brown chicken egg. Oh, that restores health. Hello there.
Here we go.
How you doing? You doing good? Oh. I hit the X button. Get off me, lady. Back up. Back up. Oh my goodness. I was spamming R1. I was spamming it. Dang it. Crap. Nope. Back up. Back up. Ah! Lady, that's not nice. I was spamming the X button! Stop it. Oh. Oh, too late.
Be kidding me.
Oh! That's messed up, lady. That's messed up. Item crafting. Certain materials, such as resources, gunpowder, and knives, can be used to craft different items. Types of items that you can craft can be increased by obtaining new crafting recipes. Okay. That's red herb. Craft. Mix with green herb. Oh, you have to hold a button? Okay. And... use... a... brown egg can be used to restore some health. Why do you run back? Run in the village, you have so much more space to dodge and run. Plus, you're missing I'm missing a lot. I was trying to see if I could take them all out first, and I was hoping to just have the chainsaw guy left, and then I would like try to run around while he's just walking around and see if I could loot a bunch of stuff. But it doesn't seem like that's really gonna. Oh my gosh! She is brutal. Oh, there's a chainsaw guy. Running, running away. Oh, that was close. Oh, that feels better. Ooh, gold. Alright, what can I do now? Can I make more ammo? No. I'm missing the blue bottle thing. Oh well. Oh, you cheater, you! This is bad. This is bad. Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Ah! Is that another egg? Oh, it's another egg. Nope, it's gunpowder. It's useless gunpowder. Lady, this is getting old, lady.
Huh?
Oh, I can't shoot anymore.
La campana.
Él nos invoca.
Is the demo timed?
Tenemos que servir.
I thought I would have had to kill a lot more than that.
Al Lord Sadler Todopoderoso.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
That never happened in the original game, where they like, I don't know what they did to the floor. Completion time 1 hour, 1 minute 19 seconds. Enemies killed 19. Money acquired 2,600 pesetas. It says I did good. In the original RE4, it's just they keep, I think, throwing like fire at you, and then even if you do kill all the enemies, and the only guy that's left is the chainsaw guy, I feel like, from what I remember, it doesn't end. It's you have to eventually descend the ladder and try to fight him. There's no point in trying to take them all out. They won't stop coming. Yeah, I didn't know about, like, in the original RE2, or I keep saying, am I saying 2? I meant 4. In the original RE4, I don't remember if they came at you endlessly, or if there was just a lot of enemies. You made it through and didn't even explore the little amount of the village you could, because they were trying to kill me. It's not timed. The village fight is timed. That's why you shouldn't have ran back. If I wouldn't have run back, I probably would have died. Thank you for playing. That was tense, though. Available a few months ago. That was tense. That was tense. When is full? No full. Full will be in 2 weeks. Like I announced at the beginning of this demo, I have beaten RE4 already. Not the remake, the PlayStation 2 version. And I enjoyed it, and it was fun to experience the remake, to see how, or what differences there are. Definitely the graphics are better. But it was fun seeing the little difference to the bell tower. And the game is just as fast and fierce as I remember. Though, like I mentioned earlier, from memory, and I could be misremembering, but in the beginning of the game, the enemies could be dropped very easily with just your basic headshots. So I don't know if the demo made the enemies harder, or if the remake overall is harder than the original game. I don't know. But in RE4 on PS2, I didn't discover that Leon could shoot someone in the leg and then perform like a melee execution. It's not necessarily an execution when he does a melee. A lot of the time it is. But once you get further into the game, his melee attacks, the ones where you have to press a button prompt to like do a special move, those don't always kill someone. But it took me like halfway through the game in the PlayStation 2 version before I even realized you could do that, because the gunplay was so effective in that you just pop someone like 2 or 3 times in the head and that's it. They were down. They were done. And it's like, as you go through the game, They go from like normal crazy humans to humans where even if their neck is broken, they'll still get up and come at you. And it goes from like 3 headshots to like 5 headshots to then like 7 or 8 headshots to put them down. And then eventually like their heads will explode and blades will come out, those parasite blades, and they'll try to kill you. So there's like a progression as you go through the game. It's like the parasite takes over the bodies more of their hosts, and that makes the enemies harder. It makes them more resilient to gunfire. And that's when you have to discover, like, it's just easier if you shoot them in the leg and then run up to do a melee, because the melees deal a bunch of damage and you get to conserve your ammo. But here in this demo, like, they were already really tanky right at the very beginning, and that felt really weird, especially since you had such limited ammo. But it was still a lot of fun. And, yeah, it was a good experience. Next Saturday, we'll be playing a different game, and that game will be called The Shore. It is a first-person adventure horror game based around the Cthulhu mythos, and that should be a one-shot. I think that might take... I think HowLongToBeat.com said it takes around 3 hours to beat. So we'll see. And then the week after that, we will be getting into a full Resident Evil game. And that game will be Resident Evil Revelations, the first Revelations. So I'm trying to play through the RE games in roughly chronological order ever since I started the RE series way back on the PlayStation 3. And I've played through 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica X, 4, and the next game in this series should be Revelations 1. And then from there it would go 5, then Revelations 2, then 6, then 7, then 8. So that is the progression of things. So as far as the demos go, we're for the most part done with RE demos. The one exception I will make is the RE7 demo, since the content in that demo is not present in the full game itself, and the demo is very well done. And I've never beaten that demo. I've played it a couple times, but it's ingeniously done, and we'll get to that in the future. Fusion says, were you actually hitting headshots, though? I was a good... In that village scene where once we got in there and all the villagers started rushing at me, no, I wasn't pulling off headshots. But when we were fighting the first 2 or 3 villagers, yes, I was trying to go for headshots, and they either weren't dropping at all, or they would drop and then their bodies would convulse and then they'd stand right back up again. 3 hours turns into 7 hours. It's a good chance. Good chance. Hope RE5 Remake is next. Does RE5 really need a remake, though? Like, from playing this version, from playing the RE4 Remake, and I kind of said this earlier, I feel like maybe RE4 didn't need a remake. Like, RE's 1, 2, and 3, yes. Because if you look at the PlayStation 1 originals, and you compare those to the remakes, it is a massive difference. With the RE4 remake, and maybe it just looks a lot different on like a high-end PC or on PlayStation 5 or on Xbox Series, but on PS4, going between the RE4 experience on PS2 and the RE4 remake on PS4, like, yes, I can see the difference, but it doesn't feel like a big jump to me. It feels just kind of like the same game, but a bit harder. But going from PS1 to PS4 for REs 1 through 3, that's pretty massive. Capcom is going to milk everything? Maybe. If they are, though, then RE5 probably shouldn't be next. I would think that Code Veronica is going to be next. Code Veronica is my favorite RE. RE4 looks way better on PC compared to how it looks on the stream. That's probably what it is then. I feel also like RE2 and RE3 remake demos looked better than RE4. But maybe that was the atmosphere? I don't know. RE3 remake is Booty Cheeks. I liked it. I thought it was really good. I don't remember when those remakes came out. Maybe those remakes were made like for last gen, like maybe they were made specifically for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and maybe they were up-resed for current gen, whereas maybe RE4 was made for current gen and then downgraded for last gen. Maybe that could have something to do with it. Like, that's a guess on my part. But I do feel like the RE2 and the RE3 remakes look better than the RE4 remake. But I do like the demo. I think it was a good demo. And I think if you never played any of the RE games and you just wanted to play the remakes just because they have a more modern control scheme and they have modern graphics, I would say you're probably not missing anything. And if you're a more modern gamer, if you're a younger gamer who wasn't even around when the earlier REs came out on PS1, you'll probably really enjoy them. And yeah, I think it's a good, solid way to go. If you are like super into the Resident Evil series, like I know some people are, like Ink is, and some of you will know who that is. She's another streamer friend. If you want to give her a shout out, Guns. Her favorite series is Resident Evil, and she plays these games all the time, and I like to watch her do so. Then this would also be a really fun way to go, because you're bouncing back and forth between the original and the remake, and you notice all the little differences. There might even be some sort of Easter eggs that sort of are callbacks to the original version. And I think you would gain a greater appreciation for the remake and the series as a whole by doing that. So I can definitely see the appeal of the remakes, and I think they're really neat. But yeah, for me, the demo's enough. But we will be getting into a full-on Resident Evil game with the next RE game we play. So I believe The Shore next weekend is just going to be a one-shot. And then after that, we're going to hop on to Revelations 1. And I don't know how long Revelations 1 is going to take us. I know it's going to take us more than one stream session. It might take us like a month to beat. I have no idea. But you know what? Let me look it up right now. Let's see. Let me pull up the website How Long to Beat. And I will see what it says. Resident Evil Revelations. Okay. It says in between 8.5 to 13 hours. So I'd guess it's going to take us between 20 to 25 hours to beat the game. What is that? Maybe 5 hours per Saturday. It's like 5 stream sessions. So like a month and a week. Worst one out of the 3? I don't know. Going off the demo, and the demo alone, because that's all I played, I just played the demos of 2, 3, and 4. My favorite of the demos would be the third one, then the second one, then the fourth one. And I think that's because in the third one, I felt like I was more immersed in the world. The second one felt a little campy, which is not bad, but it felt a little less realistic. I wasn't as immersed. I felt like the remake of 2 is more a callback to the original PS1 game, because the original RE games are kind of campy. They had a fun camp to them, like a fun horror camp to them. But the RE3 remake felt more legit, more like a real horror game. And yeah, I think I just didn't get into 4 as much, because it didn't feel like a huge leap to me to go from PS2 original RE4 to the PS4 remake. Whereas it did feel like huge shifts going from the PS1 RE2 and RE3 to the PS4 RE2 and RE3 remakes. But all of them were enjoyable. Oh, you're saying like Resident Evil 3 is the worst of 2, 3, and 4, like on a whole? Or if he always has the hottest takes. If I were to judge the games from 1 to 3, 4, 2, and then and then 3 is like a distant last place. If I were to judge the full versions of the games and not the demos, not the remake demos, if that were the case, I would say I would prefer... Well, no. I was going to say I prefer 1, but I'm talking about RE1. Going off of 2, 3, and 4, it would probably go in that order, 2, 3, and 4. Mr. X is kind of a creepy character. But he is nowhere near as scary to me as Nemesis. Nemesis is far more brutal, and him running at you and chasing you around, that's like super threatening. And while that is really scary, it can be a little irksome sometimes because I do enjoy exploring a lot. And if you have someone who's always, not always, but if you have someone running after you through different environments, you don't really have the luxury to explore as much. In RE2, yeah, there's Mr. X, but he's not quite as persistent as Nemesis. In RE4, you do have a good amount of chances to explore, but sometimes you get into situations where there's just a ton of enemies. And sometimes, if you have the guns, if you have the ammo, and by that time, if you've developed the skill to take on a bunch of enemies at once, and you really have to use the terrain to your advantage in RE4, like kicking over ladders and shooting people as they're climbing ladders, and shooting them in the leg, and then running up and performing a melee. If you've got all that down, and you got your aiming down, then yeah, RE4 can be a lot of fun. But I just preferred them in that order. If we were to include RE1, I prefer RE1 above all of them because I really like the setting of the mansion. But Code Veronica has to be my favorite of all the RE games that I've beaten. I really like playing as Chris again. Chris is my favorite RE character. And I really like the... I guess the I like the game defying expectation. So when Code Veronica started and you started playing again as Claire Redfield, you're like, oh, okay, so I guess we're just not going to see Chris anymore in the RE series. Like, he's just been erased from RE canon. Oh well. And you play through like what feels like 60% of the game, or no, it's probably more like 50% of the game as Claire, and then all of a sudden she just, like, the game shifts after she escapes the prison, and then you start taking control of Chris. You're like, oh, Chris is back. Oh my goodness, the OG from RE1. I got super excited, and then you got to sort of go back through the areas that Claire had gone through earlier. That was really, really neat to me. I enjoyed that. Nemesis is a chump in the remake. Mr. X is way better. Gotta play to understand fully why Nemesis stinks. Interesting. Well, that is going to be it from us for today. Yeah, this has been almost a 2-hour stream. I thought it would go on longer. We went like 3 hours both times on the RE3 demo. And I don't remember how long we went on the RE2 demo, but I feel it was maybe about 3 hours as well. So this one was pretty short. But, yeah, it was, like I said, a good demo. I really enjoyed it, and we'll be back next week with The Shore. And if you want, you can look that up yourself. I'll be streaming that directly from the Steam Deck. I don't know if it's on console, but you can also tune in this Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday, when we go through our Just Chatting stream, and I'll show you either a trailer or some pics there. I think there's a trailer of it that we can check out. So, if you like the Cthulhu mythos and you like some creepy atmosphere that has more to do with exploration and less to do with jump scares, then join next Saturday for that. The next time I'll be streaming in general will be this coming Monday, and we're going to play through another short game. It will be The Last Guardian VR. So that's actually supposed to be about a 15-minute demo, which probably means it's going to take us like an hour and a half, of The Last Guardian in virtual reality. So I am looking forward to that. Maybe we will get through it a bit quicker, though. I don't know. I mean, I've already beaten The Last Guardian, the main game, so once I realize where I'm at in the demo, unless the demo is different, we should be able to get through that pretty quickly as well. But I will take my time with the demo and really look around, try to take in my surroundings. I don't really play too many VR games, and when I do, I really like to get into it. I just hope it doesn't make me nauseous. But thank you everyone for joining me. Also, I almost forgot. So yes, this coming Monday we're going to do The Last Guardian VR, but there is still an opportunity between today on stream, which is about to end, and all of next week, up until our Spooky Saturday stream next Saturday, to redeem channel points to choose our next Monday Marvel after The Last Guardian VR. So no one has done that yet. If no one chooses anything by next Saturday, by the end of stream next Saturday, then I'll just choose something at random. Just depends on what the mood is, and we'll go through that. But just to throw that out there. So yeah, thank you again, and I'll see you all very soon.